Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to do either part number 98 to my Let's Mostly Play of EvoPop that's on my iPad, or part number 13 to my Let's Play of Aquar.io that's on the computer. Now, I'm going to let you know before we actually begin with this video, guys, that I'm not very enthused to use the wheel for this episode. Well, here's the thing. First, let me explain about this. First off, the wheel has been very repetitive with what it has been doing the last few times I've used it. Every single video that I've actually used the wheel in during the past few weeks has ended up in the same result. As the wheel would say, let's mostly play EvoPop. And that'd be the same result we get every single time. However, here's the thing. In my last video of Aquar.io, you'll notice something. That as I kept doing better in the game, it ended up getting a lot more boring for me as well. But I think one of the main reasons for that was because I was a little bit tired for this episode, or for that episode. I am a tiny bit tired right now, and as crazy as it sounds, I kind of hope it hope it keeps going through the repetitive cycle. I'm honestly hoping that we get the Let's Mostly Play of EvoPop for this episode. Mainly because, yeah, it's repetitive, but like I said, if we can get, I'm going to try doing a Aquar.io only on a day when I'm not tired and I get enough time to do so. So, if I wake up on an early day when the instructor has to be at school, that'll be a perfect time for me to be able to do it. I'll be awake. There won't be no way to interrupt me, obviously, and things can work out there. The one main reason I don't want to do Aquar.io for this video is mainly because I'm kind of out of it right now. I know it seems crazy to do a video when I'm a tiny bit tired, but that's kind of why I'm hoping we get the Let's Mostly Play of EvoPop. Of course, as you guys have noticed in previous episodes, you'll know how bad my luck has been. You'll know that my luck has been horrible in pretty much everything I try to do. Let's look at the facts here. Most of the series that I do, something bad ends up happening, especially in PBR and the series with the iPad. So, like the iPad and Tower Gameplay series, the Let's Mostly Play of EvoPop, even in some cases the Aquar.io video. Let's think about this in a different way. Here's my look in a nutshell. Just look at the previous episodes I've done on some of these series. Let's think of PBR for a minute. I haven't done PBR in a long time up until the videos I did about 2 weeks ago. Where I finally did part 182 and 183 to that series. I have a bad feeling. Well, here's the thing with that. Well, the series didn't go well, or the episodes I quote-unquote came back to didn't go well. In part 182, we had two of my most favorite Pokemon fight. Well, one of my most favorite Pokemon and another Pokemon that I really like. We ended up having Garchomp, which is one of my most favorite Pokemon of the Palkia and Dialga Pass that I have, and we also had a Luxray. I'm not the biggest fan of Luxray, but I think he's a really cool Pokemon. I think if they could change up his moveset a little bit to where he can learn a lot of good moves other than just electric attacks and crunch, I think he'd be a really cool Pokemon to have on my team. However, in PBR, he doesn't have really that good of moves. the best move he's got is literally Crunch and his 2 electric attacks. That's why he's got Discharge and Thunder Fang. However, I ain't gonna say that I hate Luxray, because I don't. It's just that, like, here's the thing. Let me say it again. I actually really like the male Luxray I have more. That's one of the main reasons why I always try to go for a male Pokemon. Is like I said, I built up a much more of a stronger relationship with that Pokemon. I think Feraligatr is the only Pokemon I've had a strong relationship with, whether he's male or female. There's a female Feraligatr that's on my team in Pokemon Masters, but I get along with her just fine because I love her that much. I love a lot of other Pokemon just the same, but it's just like I love them better as males. That's why when I caught that actually that is the name of his first evolution, what to say, I thought I said it wrong. That's why when I caught that Jangmo-O in Sword and Shield for the first time, I was really hoping he'd be a male, because I knew that if he was, I'd have a better chance of getting attached to him and getting to love him. And hopefully I'll get the same amount of luck when I try to catch Hydreigon. Although Hydreigon's really going to freak me out. His final evolution is really cool looking, but also is probably one of the creepiest Pokemon ever. He's got the creepiest colors of a darkish blue / purple, or darkish blue, and black, and along with that, he has creepy red eyes. Although the funny thing about him is, if you take care of Hydreigon in Pokemon Camp, he will have one of the cutest smiles you'll ever see on a Pokemon. You've seen me go, oh, to certain Pokemon smiles. You've seen, Feraligatr's another one of the Pokemon that's actually like shocked me with his smile. For a scary looking Pokemon, some of the scariest looking Pokemon actually have the cutest smiles. Hydreigon, Feraligatr are 2 of the main ones. A scary looking Pokemon that has like the cutest little smile whenever they actually do smile, you know? Even games like PBR, where Feraligatr, I think, is plainly smiling almost all the time. Even when he's like battling, after he roars, does his little roar in the beginning of battle, he'll usually have a little smile on his face. Even in his picture, he's shown to smile, which is adorable as snot. However, along with Pokemon like Hydreigon and him having cute traits, that actually ain't what this was supposed to be about. It was supposed to be more about my luck with these series. In terms of PBR, you'll know that both Luxray, in my last 2 videos, in part 182 of my Let's Play of Pokemon Battle Revolution, or PBR, Garchomp and Luxray fainted. And to add to the cake, not a video later, but right at the end of that video, Feraligatr just about fainted because of my stupid decision of teaching him Outrage. Outrage would be a good move for him if he doesn't get confused. The thing is, like, I got so unlucky with confusion. And that's one of the reasons why I try to teach Feraligatr certain moves. Like, it took me, like, probably almost a few years for me to say, okay, let's teach him Outrage. Because I was worried about him actually getting hurt with it. And what do you know? The minute I teach him Outrage, oh no! It attacked itself! That's exactly why I don't like teaching him Frick You. No, I'm sorry guys, I don't know what's going on with my computer, but it seems like I've been having a lot of virus problems lately. I don't know if my computer actually has a virus or not, but I keep getting this stupid pop-up on my computer, like, every few hours it says something about having some kind of virus on it. However, when I looked up the virus on Google, it said that one of the things this kind of virus could do is try to trick you into thinking you actually have one. And that's the thing, I don't know whether it's a real virus or a fake virus, because it keeps popping up constantly. However, at the same time, it could be trying to trick me multiple times. I don't know. I'm hoping my computer don't have a virus, because I'm going to go in and let you know right now, guys. Well, actually, I'll talk about that in a minute, because I got to finish what I was talking about here. Anyway, the reason why I don't teach rare outrage is because of the crap you saw back in part 182. I mean, yeah, Ferrari can miss with Ice Fang, but I prefer him missing than accidentally hitting himself, you know? I care about him, I don't want him hurt. So, yeah. That's just my luck with PBR. You'll remember in a lot of my earlier episodes, it was basically the same thing. I had terrible luck in that. I have terrible luck with this as well, with these series. I don't even need to explain myself. Just watch certain videos, or just watch some of these videos in this series, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna tell you what happened. I'm just gonna say go back to episodes like part 46. Like, seriously, things just didn't work out there. There's certain episodes like that just watch them episodes and you'll see exactly an example of what I'm talking about. Go to the last 30 minutes of that video and you'll see what I'm talking about with horrible luck. It's like with PBR or this series, I have terrible luck. It ain't just the Let's Mostly Play of EvoPop that suffers from this. It was the iPad and tablet gameplay series when I did it too. Hey, I didn't have good luck with it. So, yeah. Let me go and talk about that virus thing real quick that I was talking about a while ago. I've been having very big problems with this computer. I don't know if it's the computer or what's causing it. But for the past, day now, I have been getting a bunch of pop-ups just randomly. It's coming from random websites that's saying that I have a virus and I have to click something to eliminate it. But here's the thing. Some of the viruses that it kept telling me about, such as a Trojan, has been, was said by Google that it will sometimes try to trick you into thinking your computer has a virus and to get rid of it, but what it's actually doing is if you click that eliminate button or something to get rid of it, it puts more viruses on the computer or just messes up the computer. So I don't know whether it's a virus or whether the computer, or not the computer, but the virus itself, or some kind of random website is trying to trick me in order to get it. I don't know. Like I said, I've been having random pop-ups like that happen a lot, and I really do not know how to fix them. It's actually kind of annoying. However, guys, on a more positive note, you guys may remember in the last few videos how I've talked about how I didn't have a tablet. Well, I had a tablet, but how it wasn't so good. In the last few episodes, I've talked about how the tablet I have, was not working properly. Before I show you something, I want you to look at this. One of the problems I've always had with the tablet that I always had was the fact that it had such a small screen. Let me go ahead and show you that real quick. You've seen this tablet multiple times, but just look at the size of that screen. I want you to just compare that for a second, and then compare that to the iPad I use all the time. Let me grab that and show it to you real quick. Do you see the big difference? If I could hold them up without messing them up, I would. Here, let's do it this way. Compare this size, or this screen, to this screen. Look at the massive difference in size. I mean, I know this tablet's a lot smaller, but again, compare the size of the screen, which is important for certain things I do in this game. One of the reasons why I always need a tablet for my videos anyway is because there's certain games you can't get on an iPad that you can get on a tablet, and vice versa as well. Games you can't get, or games you can get on a tablet you can't get on your iPad, or certain ones. And the same thing happens the other way around. Games you can get on your iPad, you can't get them all on the tablet either. You may remember in the last few videos, guys, I've talked about how I was planning on getting a new tablet. It pretty much took all my money. However, I've finally got myself a brand new tablet that we're going to start using. Guys, here's a tablet. Here's our brand new tablet. This thing is massive. And if you compare it to the iPad screen, that's about the size we need. It's already been set up and I've already gotten everything ready. I'm not gonna be doing any videos on it right away, mainly because I need a case for it. Well, there's two reasons why I'm not making a video on it right away. One, I need a case on it. That way, whenever I put it on the German's ball like I do the iPad, if it falls, it won't break instantly. And two, what do you want me to do on the tablet? I actually went ahead and got it set up and all that, but I've only got one game on there, and I need to spend some time off camera trying to add more games and then getting stuff done. It'll be double the work because not only will I have to check on my iPad every day, I'll have to check on my tablet every day as well. There's certain games on there though that will be a lot of fun to do. Do you guys remember that old game I used to love to play all the time called Dino Island? Guess what? It's back in that tablet right now. I can use it on that bigger tablet, so it'll be a lot easier for you guys to see. The thing I need to worry about though is trying to figure out what games I'm going to get on there. I think I know two games that could work out for my series. However, one of them could be a kind of thing. Mainly because the game that I said to likes to keep your data. Here's the thing. I don't know if it keeps data depending on the account or depending on the device. Because there's a game that's similar to Dragon City, but it's called Dragon Land. And it's made by the same people that made that game, Social Point. And I could actually get that game and actually play it for you guys. It may seem dumb at first, because I think it's mainly just like a platforming game. However, you can actually evolve the little dragons you do get in that game. Unfortunately, like with Dragon City, it saves your progress, which in a lot of cases would be good, but in the case with that game, it's not that great at all. Like, that's two games right there I can instantly get. Dinosaur Island, which I have to work on because it does restart every time you delete it. And I also have to see if that Dino Island, or that Dragon Land game will install and not not keep my data. If it does, I can't do it for a video. If it doesn't, then I'll definitely add it to the series. Along with that, guys, I'll also try to find different games I could play as well. So yeah, I will be adding different games for that. Or there'll be a lot more games than just those two, but I will have to work on more and more the more games I get on that tablet. So yeah, I'll have to see what ends up happening. Guys, before I actually get started with this video and try to spin the wheel, let me go ahead and give you an update about what's going to happen depending on what we land on. There's not really any updates I need to let you know about with any of these other games. I have been updating all the games that I can update. I've been messing with EvoPop, I Am Monster, and stuff like that. And like I said, I've been just trying to get a lot done in every one of them. Off camera, guys, I have actually gone into EvoPop and actually gotten all my Evos up to the Gold Conqueror rank. And all we need to do now is give them up one more rank, and we've got them up to the Evo Master. And then, I gotta somehow do that with the Balloon guy, even though as you saw from the last video, it didn't work out in my favor at all. If we land on Let's Mostly Play with EvoPop again, the main games you'll see is EvoPop, Soda.io, Soda.io 3D, and Snake Rivals and stuff like that. I may also do Dragon Titans Uprising, but it's only to do the story or more of the levels in the game. All the dragons on my team have finally been fully upgraded, at least to the most I can get them. I still have some 3-star dragons on there that I can't upgrade right now, but they are ready for whenever we can. So yeah. So like if we do Dragon Titans Uprising, we'll mainly focus on the story and try to get more stuff out of it. So yeah. Again, that really depends on the wheel though. Along with that, I might also show you the EvoPop game as well. Mainly because, like I promised you in the last video, we did keep the last. I did keep EvoPop. I mean, Pet and Eva on here in order to let them grow up more, and they are they should be grown up by now, and that's what we'll check on. I don't know. That might be the first thing we'll do in the video. Honestly, I really don't know though. I'll have to figure it out. Like I said, guys, mainly for. Okay, it's just something from EvoPop telling my energy is full. So yeah, if it wants to know what's mostly put of EvoPop, we'll do EvoPop. We'll do Soda IO and Soda IO 3D. Maybe some Snake Rivals and a little bit of Pet and Eva as well. And obviously, if it lands on a Quar, we'll be doing a Quar.io. That new tablet that I just showed you is actually on top of the computer we usually use it on. Along with that, my mouse is not plugged in or anything, so if it lands on that, you'll get to see the entire process of me having to get the computer turned on and do that as well. Not only will I turn the computer on and all that, I'll have to move everything out of my way. I'll have to get the back of the mouse off so I can get the little USB out and put it into the computer. Then I have to make sure the little switch on it's on. And I'm just worried about a Quar.io getting a little bit boring to me. I have a lot of fun with that game, but it's like the more you play, it just gets harder and harder to move forward. No matter, you'd have to have a fish the size of a shark in order to get past that third stage very easily. And like I said, it didn't really work out. I did do better back in part 12 of the series. I didn't quite make it to my 4th evolution, but I was doing a good job. However, I don't know. The zooming in method really does help for you guys to see the game. However, now I'm running into the issue of not being able to grow my own fish quick enough. The first stage ain't that bad, but once you get to the second stage, it takes almost an hour just to do it. I almost actually did beat my record in the last video as well, lasting for 2.5 hours, and at my 3rd evolution, if I'd gotten about 29 more minutes, plus one more evolution, or even 2 more, I'd have pretty much got tied with my old record. So, yeah. That wasn't really what I was supposed to say, guys, but I meant to give you a few more updates about games that we know we can